I'm back again now with the actual gameplay video review of Ketsui on Japanese Xbox 360. That's just been recently released. It's another cave shooter in the similar vein of previous bullet hell games. It was released in the arcade, I think it was around 2003, so this is a port arcade conversion of that very same game. I suppose just to go through some of the menu options really before we look at the game. If we go into configuration, there's various standard sort of configuration settings you can go through. I think, as with the other previous cave games, perhaps the most interesting one is the visual side. It lets you change the orientation of the screen, as the rest of the ones allow. You can change options like the overscan, so that's basically the zoom feature of it. You can change the aspect ratio, the X and Y position. You've got various options on the smoothing side of the graphics. Now, if you're running a CRT monitor, which I'm running an arcade card, it's actually better for me to turn any graphical enhancement off. You can't specifically do that on this port, but there is an option called Neighbor, which apparently gives the best graphical representation on a CRT tube. And obviously, if you run an LCD or plasma, you can play with these options. I have actually had a quick play of this, and it does seem a good game. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit disappointed by the graphics of it. It's certainly not in the same league as sort of recent conversions like Mushi, Futari, and also EspGaluda 2. They look absolutely fantastic. They've got their own sort of Xbox 360 modes, which this isn't specifically got as regards to graphics enhancement. So it is very much a direct port of the arcade original, which are older sort of retro style graphics, but you'll be able to see that in a moment. Right, so we'll start the game off. Now, something that you'll notice as soon as you go into the game is that you are actually limited to the number of credits you get. I think initially start off as 2 credits, so you can only actually continue one time. But the more and more you play it, it actually increases the credits, and I think after about 2 hours of playing it, it'll actually give you free play, so obviously you can just keep continuing. Basic concept for this game, it seems to be a very straightforward scoring mechanic. As regards to power-ups, obviously, to shooting the other alien ships, and actually by utilising a chaining, which is continually, I think this is what is meant by it, but I could be wrong, is continually keeping the shooting up, so there's no sort of dead time really between shooting, so you're constantly getting points all the time, and if you continue doing that, you seem to get more points. Something interesting about this game as well is like with most of the cave games, is that you can have 2 options for the firing. You can either have automatic firing, where you keep your finger pressed on the fire button, and that works exactly the same in this game. You can do that, and that functionality is there, but what seems to happen is that you get less of these credit things that you can actually see coming down on the screen once you shoot aliens. Is that if you keep your finger pressed, you're in auto fire mode, you only seem to get one sort of credit for each block that comes down from the ship that actually get collected by your ship. If you use the manual mode, where you're continuously pressing the fire button, you get more points that way, and I think that actually helps your I can't think of the word now, but as actually to enhance that score by doing this linking. So I'll stop waffling and we'll have a look at the game. Right, we'll just go to one player game. Now you can only seem to choose 2 ships. Now you see these sort of tokens that come out of the ships that you've hit. Because I'm using the manual method of firing, I'm getting anywhere between 2 to 5 on each sort of disc that comes down. Now if I keep the button pressed, the firing changes. I only appear to get 1 for each of these sort of tokens that come down. And I suspect that obviously alters your scoring ability and also your chaining ability, because the chain seems to operate based on the last token that you've got. So obviously if you're only getting 1s, then I think you only get 1 second to hit another ship. Got to carry on with the chaining. So just for easy use for showing on this gameplay video, I'll just keep your finger pressed. Now another interesting thing is when you go to auto fire mode, is that creates an auto lock on to the enemy, so buttons get directed to that lock on. If you're in manual mode, you don't get that. So again, it makes it slightly easier. And of course, as with all the Cave games, if you keep your finger pressed, it just slows your ship down slightly. So again, it's a mix between the two to how you actually want to accumulate your points, I suspect. So this is another ship, sorry, M-Boss for the first level. We have got a bomb button which I've just led off there. And again, with the Cave games, you've got a progress bar at the top which shows you the energy of the boss, which obviously you've got to try and decrease. So you build it. Now, as with other Cave games, you've got loads going on at once. I've got to be honest, it is quite easy to see what's going on in this game. So the screen's not that bad in that way as regards to the way that all the graphic rendering's been done. Well, I suppose after Mushy and EspGaluda, I do feel a bit let down with the graphics side as regards to the Xbox, or not having a specific Xbox 360 mode really that's got enhanced graphics, which is a bit of a shame, but I suppose if you're purist as regards to this game, then you're getting more as regards to a favourable version with the current graphics style. It's quite similar in its look to Dodonpachi and Ibarra. Starting to get a bit hairy now. Let it bomb off. Well, I've got another boss here. Oh, I've got no bombs left, so I'm going to get knackered in a minute, no doubt. It's fairly easy to get into this game, I must admit. It's not a I'll say that, I've just got killed, so, but it is yeah, it is quite an easy game to get into.